This is Eric Glass. On This American Life, we like stories that surprise you. For instance, imagine finding a new hobby and realizing,
to do this hobby right, according to the ways of the masters, there's a pretty good chance that you're going to have to bend the law to get the materials that you need.
If not break it.
Yeah, to break international laws.
real life stories, really good ones. This American Life.
Holy. Hello, and welcome to Car Talk from National Public Radio with us, Click and Clack, the Tabbert Brothers. And we're broadcasting this week from the new Luddite support group here at Car Talk.
No, I don't want to talk about Luddites, but but here's an interesting thing. A German motorist, actually, for some strange reason, driving a BMW, drove into a river. And here's why. A German motorist obediently following the satellite-guided navigation system of his car, drove straight into the Havel River in Eastern Germany, police said on Saturday. He drove his BMW past a stop sign, down a ramp, and about 4 meters into the river before stopping. Nobody was hurt. He was following the system, which had failed to note that the road in the town of Kaputh near Potsdam ended at a ferry crossing. So the thing says, they're great. You press the little button to where you want to go.
Proceed for 1.3 kilometers.
1.3 kilometers. Right turn, 0.2 kilometers. Right turn, 0.1 kilometers. And he takes the right turn down the ramp, and the ferry is supposed to be there to take him across the river. He just drives right in. If there is ever poetic justice, that's it.
Indeed.
I love it.
Is that what you wanted to talk about? I thought you wanted to. I had the feeling that
No,
you
I
were
mean,
going to rant and rave.
I'm in the process of working on. As you know, I am being made crazy by just about every technology, and I think
Tell
we
the
have to
truth.
go back.
It all started with his printer. My brother's printer. What's the technical term?
STB.
Crapped out. And for a week, he couldn't get his printer to work because he couldn't find the right wire.
Yeah.
Is that the gist of it?
Well,
is that the gist of it or not?
That was the most recent occurrence. I've had these episodes in the past when every once in a while, what happens is all the technology dies at once. The fax machine stops working, the answering machine stops working, the computer stops working, and you realize that you are being held hostage by these technologies.
Yes. Well, worse than that, we have entrusted our futures to the nerds.
Exactly.
I mean, the Y2K problem is...
We trusted them.
They
said, don't worry, this will make you happy. Do this, follow us. We're a bunch of jerks. We're like the cult leader comes out and says, follow me into the river, follow me, and we like little lemmings, we go, okay, whatever you say. And I'm fed up with it, frankly.
Well, I can tell.
I refuse to have Bill Gates dictate what my life will be like. He is a geek. Why should the geeks take over my life? We're gonna have, and I'm working on the details.
I knew I could get it going. You know, just push a few buttons, right? I mean, what did it take, right?
We're going to have. I'm trying to organize a no geek week, an entire week in which we refuse to do what the geeks have led us into: fax machines, email, internet. Come on, the telephone wasn't good enough.
Was good enough for Don Amici.
You bet it was. Oh, man. Don't get me started.
I apologize profusely to everyone listening, if there is anyone still listening. If you'd like to talk to us.
That's the good part of it. You know nobody's listening.
I know, thank God. If you'd like to talk to us about anything at all, our number is 1-888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
This is Jane. I'm calling from Durham, North Carolina.
Hi, Jane.
Hello, Jane.
Now, you sound like a very together person.
I have to say.
That's my talent, sounding together on the telephone.
You sound like a college professor. Are you?
No, I work at a university, but not on the academic side.
You don't? Not on the academic side. Well, you should.
You should. You have that soothing, that comforting tone in your voice.
Are you involved in social work?
Sort of.
getting
Sort
close.
of.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Sort
Are
of.
you a
Social activities.
Social activity.
Volleyball?
No, she organizes the beer blasts. End of
That's
term
right.
beer
How did you
blasts.
know? Yeah.
she has that. She has that calming kind of.
Yes, you do.
voice.
In fact, my brother just nodded off twice already.
I need therapy.
Yeah. You're getting it. You don't know it yet.
I need someone like Jane to say, "Okay, Tommy, let's just calm down now." See, and that
I
would
spend
work.
a lot of time doing that, yes.
See that?
So how can we calm you down? What's up?
Well, I'm calm.
I know how to tell.
The gas tank on my vehicle is apparently getting smaller and smaller over time.
That does happen.
Really?
Gas tank shrinkage. Yeah.
Maybe it's been washed in too hot of water, or
That happens.
it's kind of warm down here in the summertime. Maybe
Or the
it's
dryer
contracting.
level was
Yeah.
the temperature was too high.
Yes, I
They're
started
made out
with
of wool, these gas tanks.
This van started when I purchased it with a 12-gallon gas tank, and at this moment it seems to be down to 5.5 gallons.
Cool. What kind of a vehicle is this?
It's a minivan. It's a Chrysler product.
Like a Dodge Caravan or a Plymouth Voyager?
Yeah.
You don't remember. You don't know.
I don't know. It's blue.
Blue van. I got that.
I
blue
see
van.
that you have a high level of involvement with your vehicle.
And this had a 12-gallon tank? Oh, no, it had more than that.
It did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. it
So
had
you
like
got
a 15.
shortchanged right from the get-go.
So it had already started this process when I acquired it.
Do you have any idea how old this vehicle is?
Well, what year did they make the blue ones?
Well, I'll tell you, they didn't make any blue ones in the early 80s. They
Okay.
didn't make any in the early 80s. 84 was the first year they made a minivan.
Is it very old or?
I don't think so. I mean, it's.
Did
where
you
does
buy it? Or is it?
Yes, I bought it from my father.
Okay. And I see.
He bought it from somebody else.
Is
so
it
I'm the
light
third
blue or
owner.
dark blue?
It's light blue and kind of has some stripes on it.
I'd say that was in the late 80s.
Late 80s, me too. 88,
Okay.
89.
The light blue.
4-cylinder engine? How would you know that?
How would she know cylinders? She doesn't even know what the hell the name of the thing
Stick
is.
shift or automatic?
Automatic.
Automatic.
And so, in the old days, as you can remember, filling it up, and it would take like 12 gallons of gas if the gauge read empty.
Yes, it would take 12 gallons.
And now, when it's on empty,
It will take five
and
and
a
a half.
half.
This has happened gradually over time.
And when you fill it up like that, it's full. You know it's full because the
little thing
the
goes
nozzle
over to the
shuts off,
And the needle goes
and
to
the
full.
needle goes to full.
Yes.
Now, can you remember whether the time that it takes to get from full to empty is any different from it used to be when you used to put 12 gallons of gas?
Oh, yes. It's I have to fill up much more often. which
Right.
is why I don't.
Of course that. You have to fill up about, I'm going to guess, about twice as often.
Right.
Is that right?
That's good. I like this.
Yes.
I like this. So it's going down to empty twice as fast as it used to.
Right.
Okay,
That's great news
here's what you're
because
gonna
that
have to
makes
do.
the life very simple.
Okay.
it does.
It does.
Here's what you're going to have to do. Go to your local hardware store and buy yourself a gas can, the kind that you would use to fill up, for your lawnmower.
Okay.
And fill it up with gas and fill up your gas tank as well.
You're going to tell me to try to run out of gas.
Not try, do.
Do?
Yeah,
Okay.
keep driving and you're going to see that it's going to take a long time after that needle says empty
Yeah.
Really?
before you run out. Sure, because what's happened is the sending unit in the tank has stopped working correctly.
Okay.
Now, if you're lucky, the fuel pump is going to conk out at the same time. So you replace I think the whole thing comes as one unit.
Fuel pump?
Yeah.
Fuel pump and sending unit.
Because it's inside the gas tank.
Oh, okay.
Replace that, the gas gauge will begin to work correctly, and everything will be wonderful.
Well, thank you very much.
See you, Jade.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
What a calming voice Jane has.
She does. And we failed to rattle her.
Almost like Frasier.
Yes.
Hello, Seattle. I mean, some people just
Yes,
have that.
just like you. You do. You have that calming voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Gilbert Gottfried.
All right, look, it's time to take a break, but when we come back, I'll have the answer to last week's murder mystery puzzler.
Ooh, a mystery. I love mysteries.
Oh, yeah, I know, like how to find both of your butt cheeks in the shower. You're still working on that one, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, we'll be back in a minute.
This message comes from Wise, the app for using money around the globe. When you manage your money with Wise, you'll always get the mid-market exchange rate with no hidden fees. Join millions of customers and visit wise.com. T's and C's apply.
Hey, it's Robin Hilton from NPR Music with some big news for everyone who loves the Tiny Desk. We're giving away a trip to D.C. to see a Tiny Desk concert in person, hotel and flights included. Learn more and enter for free at npr.org/tinydeskgiveaway. No purchase or donation required for entry. Must be 18 years or older to enter. Links to the entry page and official rules can be found at npr.org/tinydeskgiveaway.
On the plus side, you get sponsor-free listening to over 25 NPR podcasts. On the minus side, you get fewer chances to tap fast forward on your podcast player. On the plus side, you get to support something you care about. On the minus side, you like challenges and think this makes it too easy. So why don't you join us on the plus side of things with NPR Plus? Learn more and sign up at plus.npr.org.
Sources and methods, the crown jewels of the intelligence community. Shorthand for how do we know what's real? Who told us? If you have those answers, you're on the inside, and NPR wants to bring you there. From the Pentagon to the State Department to spy agencies, listen to understand what's really happening and what it means for you. Sources and Methods, the new national security podcast from NPR.
Hi, we're back. You're listening to Car Talk with us, Click and Clack, the Tappet Brothers, and we're here to talk about cars, car repair, and the answer to last week's puzzler. You listening?
No, I was actually reading mail, but you go ahead.
Oh. An off-duty policeman is working as a night watchman in an office building. Yeah. He's making his rounds, and he comes upon a closed door. Behind the door, he hears voices, raised voices. An argument seems to be taking place.
Yeah.
He hears someone say, "No, Frank, no, don't do it, Frank, no." Followed by 3 gunshots. Bang, 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 and a thud.
Yeah.
The night watchman, a.k.a. policeman, barges through the door and finds the following. A dead guy on the floor, not breathing. A smoking gun.
On the floor also.
Also on the floor.
Yeah.
And 3 people in the room, alive and breathing.
Yeah.
A minister, a doctor, and a plumber.
Yeah.
He walks over to the minister and arrests him. How did he know the minister did it? And he didn't have on one of those badges that says, "Hi, my name is Frank." No.
Have a nice day.
With a smiley face. The answer is only one of them could have been named Frank because the other 2, the plumber and what was the other one? The doctor.
Doctor.
Were women.
I was married to a Frank once.
Don't go there. Who's our winner this week, Tommy?
Our winner today is Frank. Mrs. Frank. No, our winner is Robert Mandela from Dothan, Alabama. And for having his answer selected at random from among those thousands of correct answers that we got this week, Robert is going to get the usual, a $25 gift certificate to the Car Talk Shameless Commerce Division. And what a great gift this is. You can use this to pick up, for example, a copy of our new video, Faces Made for Radio, the Car Talk video. You can do that. Good work, Robert.
We'll have a new puzzler, and I've got a bunch of puzzles in the mix right now.
Yes.
And I don't know what's going to emerge.
No.
Either it'll be good, interesting,
and I have
lousy,
some ideas for you.
folkloric, historic.
I got some ideas for you.
And that'll
for
be
new
coming
puzzlers.
up later in today's show. In the meantime, we'll take your calls at 1-888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Yes, this is Tony from College Park, Maryland.
Tony.
Yeah, I got a 94 Subaru.
Wait a minute, I'm still writing down College Park, Maryland. Okay, you got what?
94 Subaru.
Okay.
Subaru what?
Impreza, the 2.2 liter engine.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I pumped $230 into it. And now I'm sleeping in the sofa. Here's what's going on with it.
Yeah.
My wife drives it from College Park down to D.C. to work. And when she gets there, if she, let's say, spend 10 minutes in the hospital and come back out, it won't start. And if she wait like maybe 10, 15 minutes, it'll start right up. And it's progressively getting worse. She said sometime on the way down there, if when she stopped at a stop sign, it would just cut off. And it won't start for maybe 10 minutes when the engine cools down.
Got it.
And when it doesn't start, it cranks. In other words, she turns the key and it goes,
Yeah, it cranks.
It cranks. So the battery and the starter motor are okay.
Yeah.
What it doesn't do is fire up. The engine doesn't run.
It doesn't run, yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, at least it cranks. That's not,
So it's
nothing.
So it's somewhat predictable.
Yeah. I can tell you what I put in it.
Good. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I put a, what they call the igniter and the coil.
Ooh, two very good two very good choices.
Unfortunately, pretty expensive.
No, but they were, how did you arrive at these two things?
Well, I figure in the way the ignition work, I figured those are the things that might cause it.
You're way ahead of us, Tony. Hey, Tony, you want to do a radio show?
I don't know.
What are you doing next weekend? Can you fly to Boston?
There's a little boat in the driveway right now.
Oh, so is this what you spent the $230 on?
Yeah.
So you must have determined that it wasn't getting spark. Is that true?
Yeah. I replaced the coil first.
So you actually witnessed this whole thing happening?
Yeah. So I figured
what more could we ask? What more? A guy who's right on the scene knows enough to take the most important pieces of information available to him. So we would have said if this was a neophyte, well, you got to wait. And we would have been out of it, by the way. We would say, you have to wait until it happens again. And here's how you check for spark. Call us back, which they would never do.
So Tony has jumped a whole bunch of steps and put us in hot water because...
What the hell do we do now?
I don't know.
Oh, no.
Can we hang up?
This is like the person who actually calls back.
Well, I did that, and I have no spark. And I replaced the igniter and the coil.
Well, now,
This
do you
thing
have
has-
spark now?
No.
Wait
Wait a minute. He's not. How do you know that? Have you witnessed the same symptom since you put these things in?
No, my wife won't let me touch it again.
But she has experienced the same symptoms.
Yeah.
Well, here's what you do, Tony. Next time it happens, check to see if you have spark. How we doing?
This thing has no distributor. Am I correct?
No, it doesn't have a distributor.
This has a coil that has 4 connectors on it that sits on top of the engine.
Yeah.
So there's no distributor, but it does have a crank angle sensor.
A crank angle sensor.
Yeah, well, that's how it determines when the spark should fire off. And I'd be willing to bet that the crank angle sensor is bad.
Oh, man, that's great.
Well, that's great. It's about $239. I don't know how much it is, but it's certainly something that could fail when it heats up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if the crank angle sensor, and if you can sneak out to the Subaru dealership and pay cash for the thing so your wife doesn't know.
Yeah. Start saving up your money.
And then you install the thing when she's away. Tell her nothing. And when the car is suddenly fixed, you will tell her that it took a while for the car to get acclimated
to the new coil
and the igniter.
Yeah.
You know,
Coils don't work all the time. They have to sort of learn about the car.
Exactly right. And there was a rejection period there. And when the new pieces didn't get rejected, they got assimilated, and now they're working correctly.
Now they're working great.
That's your only hope, Tony.
No, I'm going to try to remember all that.
Crank angle sensor.
I appreciate it, guys.
See you later.
I love you guys.
Bye-bye.
Good luck.
Bye-bye.
He's in deep trouble. 1-888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
I'm calling from Portland, Oregon, and my name's Holly.
Hi, Holly.
Hi.
Portland, Oregon.
Yes.
How's everything in Portland?
Damp, of course.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Okay.
But did you guys get snow in this most recent big debacle of the snows?
No.
We got some frost and a little snow and
Mostly rain.
really super cold temperatures, which we don't usually get here. And that's when I had my problem, actually.
Really?
Ah, good. Did it have to do with brakes?
No.
Did it have to do with a clutch?
No, the auto parts guy thought maybe that was the case, but it had to do with an accelerator cable. And I used to live in Alaska, so I know when things get that cold that something's going to snap. And I kept saying, something's going to snap, something's going to snap.
Yeah, great.
So the next day after I thought that, I was driving to work, and my accelerator pedal suddenly got really floppy.
Yeah.
And it took about halfway down to actually accelerate, but I drove to work anyway, and about 8 blocks from work,
Bingo.
stopped accelerating.
Okay, now based on the information you have just given us, my brother is going to tell you the year, make, model, and color of your car.
Because she doesn't even know it.
That's part of my
Go ahead,
question.
man. I have faith. I know you can do it.
All right. Accelerator cable broke.
Yeah.
It broke in 2 stages.
Two
All right.
stages. Okay.
The color is white.
No, blue.
Blue, you got it.
Blue,
has white in it. That's
blue,
close.
white.
Let's get it right.
Same
Okay.
side of the
The
spectrum.
car is...
The car is a Subaru.
Yes.
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 Okay, Subaru.
What year?
It's 1999. What year?
No. What year is the car
The
made?
car is a 1989.
Wrong.
No,
Nope,
83.
It's a mystery. This is part of the question.
Oh, you don't know.
You don't know what year. Well, how can I be wrong then? But it's old.
This is a 1984, allegedly.
Didn't I
Subaru,
say 83?
It's a Subaru GL10 wagon, 2-wheel drive.
Yeah.
But it seems as though there's a mystery with this year, and that at the auto parts store, it's classified as an 85. It's an older body model, like the rounded body, but it has like the new digital dashboard, power windows, and it has engine model 1600, I believe.
Yeah, the 1.6 liter.
I mean, let me point out that except for the color, my brother got it pretty much right. He said 83 Subaru.
I thought you said 89.
Well, he did, but his second guess was 83.
Yeah, I mean, I got the Subaru part. I mean, out of 6,000 different
6,000
possibilities.
different cars. I think the guy deserves a little credit.
I think a round of applause is in order. All right, man.
He's a jerk. You know, I have to put up with this guy every day.
Well, here's...
I'm thinking that the model of the car had something to do with the mysterious problem, which wasn't just the cable snapping. Turns out the car acceleration system works on a pulley system, and it turns out the cable never snapped. The pulleys popped apart in the cold, and that was the problem. The cables were still all intact.
Oh, really?
Oh, this pulley thing is under the hood.
It's under the hood.
I
It's a
remember
little-
this now.
It's in my hand. I have my arm out the window, and I'm pulling on a cable to start the car.
Oh, God.
Great.
Finally, I went back to the auto parts store, and he said, "Oh, it's a pulley system. I know that." He said, "But you can't get those parts here. You have to go to a wrecking yard to get those pulleys and pull it off." So I go to the wrecking yard, look at 6 different Subarus, pretty close to the model of my car, and I cannot find the pulleys.
They did away with that because they broke all the time.
Right.
Especially
So
in
my
cold weather.
My question is, can I just put in, if this breaks again, can I just put in a cable? Do I have to replace the pulley system? Because there's 3 cables on that pulley system.
Oh, boy, it isn't going to be easy to replace it.
You mean the pulleys? It wouldn't be easy.
No, it's not going to be easy to eliminate the pulleys.
I can't just take a cable from the throttle to the pedal, I guess.
Yeah, you could. Oh, sure.
Through the firewall and into my hands, right?
Well, yeah.
Well, you'd have to take a look and see what they replaced it with.
Uh-huh.
And maybe you could steal that at the wrecking yard.
Right.
And then you could do it.
Okay.
Because, I mean, there does have to be a spring mechanism.
Well, the spring mechanism is on the carburetor. The pulley, the cable merely connects the pedal to the carburetor. And there is a bell crank on the carburetor that the end of the cable attaches to.
Uh-huh.
And there's a little knob on the end of the cable that pops into a little recess.
Right.
You got that figured out. And as long as that's the same, you can run that cable and figure out how to get it through the firewall. You may have to change the gas pedal, but you can steal a gas pedal at the junkyard.
I could. There were a lot of gas pedals there. I've never been to a wrecking yard. It was really fun.
Oh, it's a blast. Oh, yeah, no, it's a great... My brother spends time there looking for new cars all the time.
I thought about you guys when I was there.
But you can ditch the pulley system, I think, if you want to. But you have to make sure that the cable doesn't get interfered with anyhow, that has a smooth path in through the firewall and doesn't rub up against anything. The last thing you want to happen is for the cable to bind up.
Okay.
So the throttle sticks all the way down.
Right. Well, that would be a problem.
Yeah, I mean, as bad, as inconvenient as it was to have it break, it would be much more serious to have it stick in the down or full throttle open.
Yeah.
But I can tell you're up for this, Holly.
I'm up for this.
I can tell.
It's a challenge. I'm going to rise to the challenge.
Good luck, Holly.
Okay, thanks a lot.
See you
ya.
later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
She's nuts.
Oh, yeah. Why did they let her out of Alaska?
Hey, yeah, I mean, if they throw you out of Alaska, you know you're really nuts.
Oh, yeah. All right, it's time to take a short break.
I know. You have to put the finishing touches on that new puzzle, don't you?
Well, if you consider the question and the answer, the finishing touches, then, well, yeah.
Yeah,
And
okay.
I guess that's all that's left to do.
Great.
Military commanders, intelligence officials, diplomatic power players, they know things you may not about where the world is headed, and we will pull back the curtain on what they're thinking on Sources and Methods, NPR's new national security podcast. Our team will help you understand America's shifting role in the world. Listen to Sources and Methods from NPR.
America's thirst for oil and gas has left a vast landscape of wells, but most don't produce much oil at all.
These piddly little wells that are just drip-drabbing a little bit of profit while polluting, they're not worth it.
Why so many American wells remain unplugged and abandoned despite the real threat of long-term pollution. Listen now to the Sunday Story on the Up First podcast from NPR.
On How to Do Everything, we take your questions and find phenomenal experts to answer them.
Because we love you.
Elizabeth asked us, how do I exercise while I'm in my car?
And because we love Elizabeth, we rang up our favorite bodybuilder turned actor turned governor turned actor. Hello, Arnold.
Hello.
We're here to talk to you today from NPR.
Very nice.
Season 2 just dropped. Listen to How to Do Everything from NPR.
Immigration raids, masked ICE agents, Operation Patriot. Our podcast Here and Now Anytime is looking at Trump's agenda of mass deportation through the eyes of one state.
I'm coming to Boston. I'm bringing hell with me.
Listen to the podcast Here and Now Anytime from NPR and WBUR.
Ha! We're back. You're listening to Car Talk with us, Click and Clack, the Tappert Brothers, and we're here to discuss cars, car repair, and the new puzzler.
Yeah, and do you actually, have one?
Well, I do have a new puzzler. You remember that old puzzler that a guy is standing with another fellow, and they're looking at a picture on the wall,
Yeah.
and he says, brothers and sisters,
I
have
have
none.
none.
That man's father's my father's son, who is,
Yeah.
you know.
I remember that one.
Yeah,
You have a new version of that.
Well, not really, no. There are two Malaysians standing on a street corner.
Yeah. They're standing on a street corner in Kuala Lumpur.
There you go.
There you are.
Having a conversation.
Yeah. One says to the other, Murray. So Mario. Yeah.
One of them is the father of the other's son.
Really?
Who are these people? Now, if you think you know the answer, write it on the back of a $20 bill or a piece of...
Could you repeat that again? Start again?
One of them is the...
Start from the Is that the beginning? Start from the beginning.
Ha! We're back. You're listening to...
Not that beginning.
There are two Malaysians.
Ah, that's the question. Okay. I thought so.
There are two Malaysians.
Yeah.
There are two Malaysians standing on a street corner having a
In
conversation.
Kuala Lumpur.
Someplace.
Someplace, yeah.
They could be standing in Rome.
Sure they could, of course.
Right? They just happen to be Malaysians. But for the sake of argument, they're in Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah.
Reading the New Straits Times.
Yeah.
And I'm going to state additionally that one of them is the father of the other one's son.
How can that be?
How the hell do they pull that off? Now, if you think you know the answer, write it on the back of a $20 bill or a piece of ripe but still firm fruit and send it to Puzzler Tower, Car Talk Plaza, Box 3500, Harvard Square, Cambridge.
Our fair city.
Matt 02238. Or, of course, you can email us your ripe fruit from the Car Talk section of cars.com if you'd like to call us about anything. The number is 1-888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, this is Mary DiPaolo calling you from picturesque Northville, Michigan.
Hi, Mary.
Northville?
Yes.
Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
What is Northville near?
Ann Arbor.
Okay.
Picturesque Northville, Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
How nice.
Yes.
So what's up?
I'd like to preface what I'm about to ask you by asking you both if you are familiar with the movie Gaslight.
Of course. Charles Boyer, Ingrid Bergman, and was it Paul Henry?
I just know Charles Boyer. For those who haven't seen the movie, Gaslight is about this woman who thinks she's going crazy because the lights keep going off and on in her house. Actually, it's not lights, it's old-time
Gaslights.
Gaslights, and it's her husband who's up in the attic.
Yeah. Looking for hidden money.
Yeah, and he keeps turning things up and down. Who knows what he's
lighting
doing?
the light in the attic, and when he does that, the lights in the bedroom go dim, and he convinces her that she's going wacko.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he gets the money and he runs away with.
So
the
yes,
sweet young,
we do. Yeah, who did he run off with? Cher.
I think so.
Charles Boyer and Cher.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so yes, we are familiar with Gaslight.
Good. Well, this
is your
is
husband
my
pulling
husband.
one of these on you?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
The answer is unequivocally yes.
Give us the details.
I'm telling you, this man is something else. He doesn't want me to identify the company that he works for.
Okay.
But let's just say that I've had 6 Mustangs in as many years because of his position.
Okay, gotcha.
So he is constantly berating me relative to the way that I drive, park, and deal with the Mustangs.
Yeah.
And so the latest altercation involved the compost.
Yeah.
You know, we have an opportunity to get free compost once a month up and through the month of November, and I asked him the night before the compost was due to be delivered, can I borrow the truck? Sure, no problem. But of course, you know, he went to work in the truck that morning.
Yeah.
So I remember the compost was there. I saw it on the way to the grocery store and thought, oh, there's a compost. I got to get it. Well, not having any buckets or other large containers in the car
filled up
with
the
me.
back seat.
No, the trunk.
The trunk.
The trunk.
Yeah.
Now, 6 weeks, whatever it's been later, because I had to go to New York and, you know, I travel around this and that. He's getting very nervous, and he's saying, you got to get the compost out of the trunk or you're going to ruin it.
It's still in the trunk?
Yeah.
Okay.
How is it going to ruin it?
Doesn't it, like, smell bad?
No.
Is it
nice
packaged
compost.
somehow, or is it loose compost?
Loose.
Loose.
Mm-hmm.
What is compost? Isn't that like stuff made with fruit? That's compost.
It's from the dump, so I don't know how
Compost
they make it.
is anything that
fermented,
will degrade.
Well, it looks like black dirt, actually.
Yeah,
It's dirt. It's dirt.
It's mostly animal material, plant material.
But it's dirt. It's
Well,
plain old
it
dirt.
becomes dirt.
Okay.
Now, how are you going to get it out of there?
Shovel.
Yeah, and when you get down to the little crumbs and stuff on the bottom, you're going to just like sweep it up and then vacuum it?
No, I thought, is there a hole in the trunk that you can just put it through the hole? And
Well,
it'll go
not
down?
yet, but I got a feeling there will be.
Well, there might be a hole where the spare tire is.
Oh, there almost always is a drain hole if it has a spare tire well.
Okay, good, because that's what I'll do.
Then you're going to just like sweep it into that little well and
And you
push it
can
through.
remove the carpet from the trunk.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Which will never be the same.
Well, okay, now why is that?
Well,
because you got rotting garbage sitting on it.
Well, I don't agree. I mean, it's dirt.
Right.
If you took a shovel full of dirt out of your backyard and threw it in your trunk, you could leave it there probably forever.
Thank you.
In fact, you could look at the trunk of my Dart.
Yeah, I rest my case.
I mean, what's it going to do? It's dirt.
Because the reason that they don't call this dirt, it isn't dirt yet. She didn't have dirt delivered to her trunk.
Compost.
Mary had compost. There is a difference. Compost is an intermediate step.
Oh,
It's
between garbage and
garbage
dirt.
and dirt, I believe.
See, not only not being an expert in dirt and compost, but not knowing a single thing about gardening in general, I will have to defer to my brother, who is a world's consummate.
Well, hardly, but I think
gardener.
I think that's how we would differentiate between garbage, dirt, and
compost is in the middle
I
somewhere.
think it's the middle step. It's on its way. It's wannabe dirt.
Wannabe dirt. Huh.
But
she
certain...
says it doesn't smell at all.
But wait, I'm thinking of keeping it in all winter. You know why?
Wait.
You might as well.
Because the Mustang is so lousy in the snow.
Yeah, that car is the pits. And we live on a downward sloping driveway,
Yeah.
and then you got to go up an incline to get out to the end of our dirt road.
Okay,
Well,
Mary, Mary, your husband's going to lose his job if you stay on this little subject. So cool it.
Yeah, especially considering that you gave us your last name when you introduced yourself.
Yeah.
And it's pretty clear that the old boy works for Ford. Or used to work for Ford.
Yeah.
Well,
so the question is, what is compost? Will it make a mess out of the trunk other than simply getting it dirty? His opinion is it's going to rot things in there. But
Yes.
don't forget, we have carpeting, the rug, which I suppose could be hurt because it's the compost might be moist, and the moistness would probably cause the rugging in the trunk to get what? Yucky.
Decomposed. And you will begin to grow mold on things like you could never have imagined.
Right. But it's not going to hurt the structural integrity of the car. But you probably are going to have to replace the rugs. If you had put down some plastic bags before you threw that stuff in the trunk, when the guy threw the stuff in the trunk, did he say, "Lady, are you sure you want to do this?"
I threw the stuff in the trunk.
All right. Lady,
Don't
are
they
you
have
sure you
anyone-
want to do this?
Didn't they have anyone supervising?
No. Anyone can come along with a Mustang and fill up her trunk with compost, and they don't care.
I'm sure you were the
They are
talk.
nuts.
You were the talk of the whole place.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm sure.
There were a couple guys that were standing around shaking their heads saying, "Why are you doing this?"
Yeah.
And you just did it because it sounded like it was going to be fun.
I would get that stuff out of there as soon as possible. It can't do any good, and it can only do harm. I'd get it out. I'd yank the carpet out of there and have it shampooed or something. Maybe burned at the stake. I don't know.
On the other hand, would you not be willing to invest the price of a lousy trunk rug, probably $20,
to find out what
in the
happens?
interest of science?
Mm-hmm.
It's already been in there for 2 months.
Yeah.
What's
The
another
dam-
2 months?
The damage is done, right?
The damage is done. I say leave it there. Take it out in March. Find out what happened in there. And then you can call us back and we'll know. So the next time someone calls and says, "I was thinking of filling my trunk with compost," well, we can say things like, according to the DePaulo theory, you can leave compost in a trunk for at least 6 months without undue harm.
Yes, I like that idea.
We'll name it after you.
And especially,
And you'll need the money that you get from this theorem because your husband's going to be out of work.
But listen, I'm getting the new Mustang in about 6 weeks, so I have to turn this one in.
Oh, you're going to take the compost out of this one and put it in the new one?
No. I'll just leave it in. Let him deal with it over there.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I'll really have a good theory to work with.
Oh, Mary.
Oh, your poor husband, Mary.
Your husband is a saint.
He's a good guy.
You bet he is. Thanks for calling.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, it's happened again. You vaporized yet another hour listening to Car Talk. Our esteemed producer is Doug the Subway Fugitive, not a slave to fashion Berman. Our associate producer is Ken the Diaper Slayer Rogers. Our assistant producer is Catherine Imelda Ray. Our engineer is Dennis DeMenis Foley. And our technical, spiritual, and menu advisor is Mr. John Bugsy, Sweet Cheeks, Mr. Height, Hula Lips, Free Lunch, Make That 2 triple cheeseburgers, Lawler.
Is he here?
No. Our customer care representative is Haywood Jabuzoff. Our manager of honest car salesman is Harry Dickulus. Our mortgage loan consultant is Nora Lender B. Our staff chiropractor is Winston Payne. And our telephone solicitation response specialist is Teresa Nobody Home. Peekaboo Street directs our intensive care unit, which is known as the Peekaboo ICU. And our Leo Tolstoy biographer is Warren Peace, author of Leo Tolstoy by Warren Peace. What happened to Euripides up, man? Euripides down, man?
The Euripides brothers.
Yeah, what happened to the Euripides brothers?
They're on vacation.
They're deported, huh?
They're on vacation.
Our chief counsel from the law firm of Dewey, Cheatham & Howe is Louis Dewey, known to his partners as Louis Dewey. Thanks so much for listening. We're Click and Clack. The Tappet Brothers don't drive like my brother.
Don't drive like my brother.
We'll be back next week. Bye-bye.
And now here is Car Talk Plaza's very own staff futurist, Mr. Vincent P. Gumbatz.
All right, I'll be quiet now. I'm concentrating. I see a tape
this week's show in your future.
Oh, do you?
I see you calling 1-888-CAR-JUNK and asking for show number 3, and I'm always right.
Vinny, I told you to cut this out. You don't expect anybody to believe this futurist business now, do you?
Hey, hold on now. I see you calling 888-CAR-JUNK and ordering a puzzler book.
Vinny!
Oh, wait! I see them accidentally sending you a 99 Miata instead of a book.
What's the number?
That's a 1-888-CAR-JUNK, or visit the Shameless Commerce Division at the Car Talk section of cars.com. Car Talk is a production of Dewey, Cheatham and Howe and WBUR in Boston.
And even though Noah Adams thinks about taking some friolin lessons every time he hears us say it, this is NPR National Public Radio.
On the Throughline podcast from NPR, immigration enforcement might be more visible now, but this moment didn't begin with President Trump's second inauguration, or even his first. A series from Throughline about how immigration became political and a cash cow. Listen to Throughline in the NPR app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everybody, it's Ian and Mike, the hosts of How to Do Everything.
That's the show where we take your questions and find overqualified experts to answer them.
Alex asked us to write his out-of-office email message.
But we don't know how to write, so we called up U.S. Poet Laureate Ada Limon.
Is this National Public Radio?
Sort of.
Technically, yes.
Season 2 just dropped. Listen to the How to Do Everything podcast from NPR.
Life is a mystery for those of faith or no faith. Ye Gods with Scott Carter is the podcast that makes sense of how we make sense of life. Each week we talk to celebrities, scholars, and mere mortals to unearth what on earth we believe and what we don't. Listen to Ye Gods with Scott Carter, part of the NPR network wherever you get your podcasts.